Morning guys. I thought I would do like a daily vlog today. I've not done one for quite a while, so I thought I'd bore you guys with the nuances of my day. So I'm out at the moment. It's nearly 7 a.m. I was out at 6:30, but it's nearly 7 a.m. walking Alfie, and then I'll be going home, dropping back off, and then we'll be getting on with our day. Packaging. It's Monday morning, so a lot of packaging to do, and then plenty of listing and sorting, etc. So I thought I would bring you along with me, guys. So the shirt for the day is this beautiful little red check or plaid design pattern. I'm pretty pleased. Beck has been really cool and been ironing shirts for me every day since I've been at the office, and it's been making me feel so much better. I know that's such a silly thing, but it's been a huge thing. So Bex is about to go off to work, and just before she does, I need to get all of this into the boot of the car. Okay guys, so it's now 10 to 8 in the morning. I've just dropped Rebecca off at work, and I'm now on my way to the office. I've got to get my day straight in my head. First things first, I'm going to have to unload the car from all the stuff that we took, that we bought at the car boot on Saturday. I'm going to unload that, put it somewhere kind of neatly-ish in the office, and then the job is to get shipping out, because obviously we've got shipping from over the weekend. Get that all sorted. Once that's sorted, drop it off, and then I can go back and concentrate on actually doing some work, actually getting some listing done. All this stuff I've described is obviously also works, the shipping and dropping it off and all that kind of stuff, unloading the car. It's all part of the job, as it were. But for me, work is now more actions that are going to deliver me more income. So what am I doing that is going to make me some money? The shipping is, shipping products where the money's already been taken, so it doesn't feel, it's obviously vital, but it doesn't feel like the best use of time. I want to be as quick and efficient as I can be when I'm doing that, and so I'm going to make sure I'm going to rattle through that as quickly as I can. I believe there's like 15 odd items from the hobby store and 4 odd items on the general store. General store's been a bit quiet, but at least that'll mean I won't have lots of awkward, different shaped items to ship, because obviously when we sell stuff on the general store, you're shipping all different unique items. Everything's different. Like for example, today I think we're going to be shipping a typewriter. We're going to be shipping like a pair of jodhpurs, like ladies' breeches or whatever they're called, those riding equestrian shorts, and then some other bits and pieces that I can't remember. So it's all different, and sometimes it can be time consuming, whereas with the hobby store, we've got 15 items, but they're all 15 going to just be going into padded envelopes, and it's simple, so more efficient. So anyway, I'll catch up with you guys once I'm back at the office. Okay guys, I'm at the office now. I've unloaded the car. It's finally done. It's now 8:34 in the morning. My next job is now to get all my parcels that need to be shipped across both stores. But before I do that, I've got to have something to eat and drink. I didn't have any breakfast, so I went and wasted £3.50 on a meal deal. So I got like a salmon sandwich, an energy drink, and a bag of crisps. So I'm going to have that for my breakfast. And I will be noting the calories because the chub has definitely returned, and I will then be getting on with the shipping. Okay, it's just hitting nearly 10 o'clock. It's actually 9:57, and these are the items from the RC hobby store that are going out. Quite a few orders. They don't look like much, but some of these parts can be worth a fair bit of money. Give you an example. That's a vintage fuel tank. That's going to the US for $20 plus $10 shipping. So that's pretty cool. Someone paid 20 quid for these 2 fuel tanks. These 2 packs of air filters. That's a £5 shipping on top as well. That's £25 there. Someone bought 5 of these. I did them a deal. These are actually the PD 1500 universals. and someone bought 5 of those. I did them a deal at £7 a pop, so that's £35 sale there. That is like a 20 or £15 item, I think, £15 or about €20 item. So a little receiver. So need to just get all this packaged up, and then it's moving on to the general stores sales. The morning seems to be getting away from me. It's now nearly 10:40 and I've not stopped, but I've only just finished shipping on the hobby store. So these are the 4 items we've got going out on the general store. So not as much stuff, and it's more awkward to pack, but the other side is the value of these items tends to be a bit higher. So we've got an electric typewriter that we sold for £50 odd plus shipping. We've got these 2 Sony service manuals, which we got £30 plus shipping. These are a pair of the equestrian jodhpurs or breeches or equestrian trousers, however you pronounce it, that we sold. Paid like £1.50. These have sold for I think £12.50 plus shipping. And here is a My Life Story life journal that I paid like £2 for, and that's sold I think again for like £12 plus shipping. So not the greatest profits on those 2 items, but very good profits on those 2. Okay guys, it's now 11:23 in the morning, and you'd hope the sun's out, kind of. It's a bit overcast, but I have finished shipping for both the stores. I'm just off to drop the parcels off, and I'm feeling really good about it. This just reminds me that at home there's no way that Monday morning, if I had as many parcels as we had today, which is not a huge amount, you know, only about 20, but some of them odd shapes, like we had a typewriter to ship as well, and you know, just getting everything ready, just getting the stock out can be quite a job in itself, finding all the parts. Even though we've got a pretty good and organised system to find RC parts, it can take a while sometimes. But to get the shipping done for both stores, nicely packaged, all labelled up, even gave the office a quick tidy up, a quick sort out, you know, unloaded the stuff we bought from the car boot on a Saturday into the office as well. All of that done, and it's only like 11:25 now, and I'm just off to the post office and the UPS place to just drop off the parcels. My plan is to get another fizzy drink, because I'm a fizzy drink addict. I really want to kick the habit. I'd love to just drink water. I think I've just got a crutch with myself with all these 0 sugar Red Bulls and these Coke Zeros and Pepsi Maxes. It's just a crutch. Ideally I want to stop wasting my money on that stuff and wasting my teeth on that stuff. And I'm just, well, I need to get something to drink really. So maybe I should get myself a nice cold water, and then the plan is to go back and actually start doing stuff that makes money. I always find the shipping, picking and shipping process is very frustrating. I actually enjoy shipping stuff, like packaging stuff. I actually enjoy doing that. I don't mind it. Putting stuff into poly mailers is not hard work. You know, packing electronics, I don't find it hard work. I've shipped all kinds of items in the past, and I still don't mind doing it. But what frustrates me about it is it's a very time intensive thing to do, and all you're really doing is cementing the work. You've taken the money, and then this is after the fact. It's kind of like when you have to provide customer service. It reminds me of when I used to work at Harrods, and you'd sell someone, you know, like a £5 hi-fi. Once you'd sold the £5 hi-fi and you'd gotten your commission at the end of the month, which was quite nice, it was like 2%, that was great, but that didn't mean it was all over, because the chances were at some point you would need to provide customer service, whether it was after the hi-fi had been delivered, with setup advice, you know, things like that, just whatever it was after sale service. And it's such an important part of what we obviously do. You obviously can't sell stuff to people and then be like, oh, that's it now, I'm done with you. You have to obviously ship them the item, and then once they've received the item, you've got to make sure that they're satisfied with their purchase. So yeah, these are just things that you have to kind of deal with, but the bottom line is it doesn't make you any money. all you're doing is you're possibly cementing future money, because obviously if you make sure that you ship items out quickly, deal with any queries after the sale quickly, you're going to build trust in your customer, and you can hope that they will return to you. I've definitely had that happen, where I've had people contact me and buy from me again, and we've got repeat customers. But like I said, I nonetheless find it a little bit frustrating, because I'd rather be just listing, because that's getting new money in. But it's a balance, and it's something that we all have to deal with. Anyway, enough of the rambling. I'm gonna go off, finish off this shipping, and I'll catch up with you guys when I'm back at the office, hopefully after I've taken some photos. Okay guys, it's now 12:22. I'm back in the office. I've just had a spot of lunch, which was really nice, and also I went out and picked up another monitor for my PC setup at work. Once you're used to using two monitors, it's really difficult to go back to just using the one. And I've got a local tip shop, and they have monitors really cheap. I paid like a $5 for this, which is really worth it. I did actually buy one for a $5 from them before, and it didn't work. But they're such a good tip shop, and they do, they are for charity. I didn't feel right, taking it back for a $5. I have taken something back to a charity shop recently, but that's because I paid really good money for it, almost what you could expect to get on eBay, and it was faulty, so I didn't. But this was like a $5, and they were actually willing to exchange it, and they were actually trying to push me to exchange it, but I was like, no, look, it's for charity. It's only a $5. So I bought another one. So in effect, this monitor cost me £10, but I'm happy with it. Let me just flick you guys around. So here is my very cool setup. I love having two monitors. It makes life a lot easier, especially when you're listing, because you can have photos on one screen with all the info from the photo, and then you can do the listing on another. And there is my bargain PC that I got from Gumtree. So now it's time to get some listing done. Okay guys, just a quick update. It's now 1:20. I've taken some photos of some items, and I'm really desperate to get some listings up. So I'm just going to sit here and quickly edit those, and then we'll be able to actually get some listings. So here is my photo editing screen. I just use Windows Photo Gallery, and it's a quick case of just cropping an item. Then you can just quickly brighten it a little bit if you need to give it a bit extra pop, and then you move on to the next item. And it's as simple as that, really. So then moves on to the next screen. Again, crop it so that it's the only thing in there. Increase the exposure, and then move it along. And the cool thing is you can actually bulk do this, not bulk crop, because obviously cropping depends on the item, but you can definitely bulk the brightness. So if you need to increase exposure and you find you've got to do that on a number of photographs, like from the same batch, which you'll find is often the case, you can do that in bulk, and I think that's quite a cool feature. So I'm just going to carry on doing this, and then once it's all done, I'll be able to actually get these listings done. Okay guys, it's now nearly 5 o'clock. I'm about to go and pick up Rebecca from work, so I thought this would be a good place to end the vlog. I'll give you guys a quick rundown. In the end, I managed to get 13 fresh items photographed and listed from scratch, which was pretty good because some of the items were pretty high value, such as the Bentley cashmere wool blend jacket. We had the snare drum listed, the cymbals, a couple of nice pairs of designer jeans. So pretty happy with the amount of listings done, and we had like 20 odd packages to parcel this morning, so got those out. So pretty pleased with the amount of work done. It's a shame that the sales have not followed, but got to stay positive. You're going to have these kind of days. We've only just had like a little, I think, £10 sale come in from the RC store. Other than that, the only other activity was someone paying for something that they purchased yesterday. But it's just the way it can be. Tomorrow's another day, and I've already got planned what I need to do. I've still got some clothing that I need to get listed, that we picked up during the week, and I need to get the rest of that drum set listed, and hopefully a lot more besides, because there won't be any weekend packaging to contend with. At the moment I've only got 2 items to ship as it stands, Whereas obviously this morning when I came into the office from over the weekend, there was like 20 parcels to pick and ship. Anyway guys, I think on that note I'm gonna end the vlog kind of awkwardly at some traffic lights. People aren't really looking, like, to be fair. It's more me being conscious. I hope you enjoyed the vlog of the day. If you did, leave it a thumbs up, and any comments, leave them in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.